Hey, what's going on YouTube? Khalid here, aka Smooth Flipper. And as you guys can see in the title, uh, I got a negative feedback. So I'm gonna give you guys the story of what happened and why I got a negative feedback, and gonna basically show you guys what to do if you do get a negative feedback. So last month I ended up selling a Samsung Galaxy S8. It was GSM unlocked, so AT&T unlocked. Um, and I sold this phone January, I believe it was January 13th or 14th. Um, and once I sold it, the person paid, and they messaged me immediately. They were saying, "Hey, I need this phone ASAP because I'll be heading back to," they said, "my country." So they're going to buy a phone here to head back to their country on the 23rd, excuse me, 25th of January. And, I was like, okay, I got, more than 10 days to work with. I can do that. I was like, no problem. I'll ship it off the next day. And I usually ship off all my packages the next day anyway. So it was no big deal. So here's when the bad stuff starts to happen. Ship the phone off with USPS. I believe it was the 16th. The 16th or 17th is when I checked the tracking number again to see where the package was at, and it said it was out for delivery. So I was like, okay, got this package to them a week before they even expected it, or they have a week to work with, before they head back. So I was like, okay, cool, that's fine. Did what I had to do, on to the next one. So I'm thinking the package was delivered because the tracking had said out for delivery. So that day that I checked it, so I was okay with that. I was good with it. A couple days go by, and I ended up getting a message from the buyer, and they were saying, "Hey, where's my package at?" And this is like on the 22nd. And they were like, hey, "Where's my package at?" Pretty much, And I was confused. I was like, well, "The package should have been delivered. It was out for delivery, last week." And they go, "No, I never got it. I never received it." So then I go back and check the tracking again, and the post office tracking said that they couldn't deliver it. So for some reason, they whoever the mailman, whoever it was, didn't feel safe delivering the package at that time. So he took the package back to the post office, and um, I don't know why I did that. I didn't do signature confirmation on this one. I had insurance on it, but I didn't do confirmation, and so I don't know why he did that. But he delayed the package because he sent the package back, and the package just stood there. Like it didn't move. No, none of the tracking updated as far as where it was at. This guy's getting kind of frustrated with me. He's saying, "Hey, what's up with my package? I'm gonna leave in a couple days," and I'm getting kind of nervous because I figured I was in the green by doing what I had to do, and post office messed up. So it's like 2 days go by, and the package is not ready. So I call post office, let them know, hey, deliver this package. I need this package delivered in 2 days. Um, can you guys do that? They said, yeah, we can do that. The package will be delivered tomorrow. So this is the day before this person leaves. And I was like, okay, cool. The package was already in the town. So this guy's from New York, or his address was in New York. So the package was already there. So all they had to do was just send it out, and it would have been delivered that day. So after I spoke with the post office, in the evening. So I was waiting for that next day to come around. The next day come around, and the guy is like messaging me like crazy. He's like, "Hey, my package isn't here. I'm gonna leave in a little bit. What's happening?" So I was, confused. I had no idea what was going on. Called post office again, and they were saying, "Yeah, well, the package should have been delivered." And I said, "Well, it wasn't." So the lady, she played off like she was confused, and I basically was like, "Hey, I need this package delivered ASAP." She's like, "Okay, we'll see what we can do." So the package didn't get delivered. Post office screwed up again and did not deliver the package, and my package ended up getting delivered on the 26th. So this person already left, and the package got delivered. That's when I got the update saying, "Hey, your package was delivered," and all that crap. So it was too late, too late then, and I was frustrated, but I told the guy, "Hey, I apologize." He was like, "It wasn't your fault. I could see that the package was going to be delivered, a week before, but post office delayed it." And I was like, "Yeah, thanks for understanding." He said, "I'll just have my friend, ship it off to me, to my country." So I go, "Okay, that's fine. That's cool with me." And um, you know, I'm thinking that everything's all good. So yesterday, I get on my eBay, had to ship some packages off, and it says today's feedback, and it said -1. And I was like, "Oh, what is going on?" Because I haven't had a negative feedback in over 2 years. So I've been doing good as far as customer service and stuff like that. So I didn't even get a neutral before, So I was confused. The first thing I did, the first thing you guys should always do when you are dealing with a return is call eBay, especially if the return is something that you had no control over. It was the buyer is accusing you of false accusations and accusing you of doing this and saying all these different lies that sometimes buyers do. Always call eBay. And in this case, I had no control over it. Call eBay, let them know what's going on. I had all the messages. I told them, "Hey, look back in the messages." I'm basically telling the buyer, "Hey, I'm trying my best to get this package delivered to you." I called, post office twice. We'll get to the bottom of this. And the lady was nice. She was like, "Hey, you know what? You tried. I could tell by your messages that you were really trying to get this package delivered. I don't know what was going on with the delay, but you tried it. You tried." So, and I just called her asking, what was up with the feedback, and just to see what she would say. And she was like, "Well, will you want to get this feedback removed?" And I was like, "Yeah, of course." So she was like, "Yeah, you definitely get this feedback removed because it was not your fault. You did everything you could to um, try to get this package delivered." So I was obviously happy about that. And she removed it in like less than 10 minutes. So once I got off the phone with her, I refreshed my page and that feedback was gone. So just for you guys to know how to handle these returns, you're going to get different types of returns all the time. But the first thing you're supposed to do is call eBay. You could easily go back and forth with the buyer, after he had, I was kind of shocked about the negative feedback because I felt like he was, on my side by saying, "Hey, it's not your fault." So you can go back and forth with the buyer, and you guys can chat it out or whatever. But that's not going to get you anywhere. The negative feedback is still there. There's no point of even talking to the buyer. So first thing you're going to do always is call eBay. Let them know the situation. Let them review the notes. You should always have everything, as far as messages and stuff like that. And you don't ever want to come off as bad or mean to the buyer. So everything I do, I'm polite with it. I make sure I keep track of everything. I explain to the buyer that I'm actually trying this. I'm trying this out. I'm doing whatever I can, just so I can cover myself. As far as calling eBay and letting them know, "Hey, look, check the messages. You can see that I'm trying." So I did all that. and got that negative feedback removed. So that's a story for you guys. Always, you want to always call eBay. I don't care what it is. Call eBay. They can probably do something about it. Even if it is your fault, even if it is your fault, just call them anyway. You never know what could go down. Even if it was your fault, and at the end they ended up, the buyer ended up saying something that could have, you know, prevented them from even doing a return. Say if they tampered with the device, and they say that in the messages, just call eBay. You never know. So that's my story. I hope you guys can get some value from that by knowing what to do in the situation. If you did like the video, please drop a like. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video.